Hey guys, I'm really excited for this video, so let's get straight into it. This is the liquid and cream contouring and highlighting video. So my previous video was the powder one, and that was more of a daytime look, and this is a more night look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with my Olay Complete Moisturizer just as a primer. We're going to get straight into the contour, and for this I'm going to use two different foundations. I'm going to use one as a base, which will be my Models Prefer Liquid Foundation in medium beige. And I'm just applying this in all your normal places, but trying to stay away from the outer areas of the face where we will later apply our contour colour. You want to make sure that your darkest shade will be 2 to 3 shades darker than this shade that you're applying now. For the darkest shade, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in 330 Toffee Caramel, and I'm just going to apply this under the cheek, starting from the edge of the face and bringing it roughly to the outer corner of the eye. Building up the colour in the outer corner of the cheekbone, creating a triangle so that it gives you the illusion of more hollow cheeks. And then I'm bringing it around the edges of your face, so around the forehead, contouring slightly on the nose and the jawline. You really need to blend this out really well, so I'm using my e.l.f. small stippling brush, which I usually use for my foundation, and I'm just blending out all the lighter colour first, just as I would my normal foundation. The reason I started blending the lighter colour first is to make sure that I'm not picking up any of the darker colour and moving it around to my face, because I feel like that will ruin the highlight and kind of make the contour not stand out as much. But after we've done the lighter colours, we're going to move to the corners of the face, so I started with the forehead, blending that out, and then working my way to the actual contour line of your cheeks. Now, if you don't blend this out properly, your contour is going to look really fake, so you need to make sure that especially the top part that blends into your actual apples of your cheeks are blended in really well, and make sure there's no harsh lines there. However, the bottom line, which actually creates the contour, can be a little bit more harsh, so don't blend it in too much. So I've used my Revlon Nearly Naked foundation in 180 medium beige, and it's about 1 shade lighter than the colour I applied as a base. This is just to make the contour line a little bit more harsh so it can stand out more, but it's optional. It's completely up to you whether you want to apply this extra bit of foundation or not. I found that using a damp beauty blender made the colour stay in place, but just blended it out really nicely. So if you have one, I would use that, but if not, your brush that you used before is perfectly fine. I just felt like this allowed the colour to still stand out really well. So again, I'm using that same highlighter just to brighten up the face. So I'm applying it under the eyes in a triangle shape and bringing it all the way up, just so it makes the whole face really bright. And then I'm also going to put it on my forehead and my chin as well, and I'm just going to blend it out. Set all the lighter parts in place. I'm using my Face of Australia translucent powder with my Nude by Nature defining blush slash powder brush, and I'm just dabbing that on, especially under the eyes, to prevent the foundation from creasing. It's all about that contour, so we want to make sure that it stays in place. So I am using my MAC Dark Deepest Mineralized Skinny Finish Powder as a bronzer, and I'm applying it using my e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush, which just gives it a really good definitive shape. So we're going to apply that to the outer parts of our face first, focusing on the outer parts of the cheekbone. And then we're going to bring it up onto the temples and around the outer areas of the face. Because this brush is really thin, I'm going to use it to apply the same bronzing powder to the sides of my nose, just to contour my nose a bit and make it look a little bit slimmer. If you don't have a brush like this, you can even use just a eye blending brush or something else similar to that. Now I want my face to look a bit shiny and bronzed, so I'm using this Savvy Mineral Baked Bronzer, which has these really beautiful colours in it. It's got a bit of a bronzy colour and then a golden lighter colour and a little bit of pink, so I feel like it works as a highlight bronzer and blush. And I've just applied that to the apples of my cheek, and now I'm using my Australis Highlights in Gold just as obviously a highlighter, and I'm applying that above the apples of my cheeks and bringing it up to my eyebrow in a C shape, and that just gives a really pretty glow. I'm also going to bring that onto my Cupid's bow just a little bit to make your lips look a bit fuller, and onto the bridge of the nose just to highlight there as well. And that is the contour done. But just to finish the look, I'm just going to apply some lip gloss. So I'm using my Nivea lip butter, and then I'm going to use my Napoleon Perdis lip gloss in number 1 Fan. So that's it guys, I hope you have enjoyed this and have learnt how to contour, at least slightly. All the products that I've used, obviously you can just tailor them to what you have at home, you don't need anything special for it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do try this out, please tag me on Instagram at janice.al, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!